Alright, I picked up some parts here from my local dealer, Rocky Mountain Cycle Plaza. Got a new piston, rings, main bearing, head gasket, circlips, and base gasket, along with the pin here. And I also picked up a clutch and a water pump cover. We'll replace the clutch some other time. Right after we get done with this, that'll be in a different video. But got all the parts I need. Put this top end back in. Alright, we got our piston, a brand new one. Here. Brand new OEM piston, stock replacement. This is the back of the piston, so this circlip needs to go in first on the side here. Okay, we take our new pin, our new clip, circlip, and here's why I have the rag in here for the bottom end. If I don't get this thing in there, it pops off. It could go flying anywhere. There we go. That clipped in there, and we put the gap at the bottom. Either the top or the bottom, not the sides. Okay, got a new bearing here. Take it out. We're going to want to put a little bit of oil on there. Good stuff. We're going to take our new piston. Slide the new bearing in here. Okay. And then slide our piston on for a second. Get that nice and lubed up. And we'll slide our pin. Okay, now need to put a circlip on the other side to hold the pin in there so I can get the circlip on this side. Okay, on these piston rings, they are double ring piston, and one says 1N, if you can see that or not, the other one says 2N. The 2N goes on the bottom ring. The 1N is the top ring. Okay, we're going to put the 2N on first and get it on there, slide it in one of the grooves on the top one first. Like that. Okay, now let's move it to the bottom ring slot. I don't know if it makes a difference as far as 1N and 2N, but that's the way it came. When I took it apart, 2N was on the bottom. There's that. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. And then you can see the little notch there. There's two of them towards the back of the motor. The bottom one is a little offset from the top one. So we got the 2N on. Now let's put the 1N on. Should be slightly easier than putting the bottom ring on. And there. Now, should be able to see there. There is port there. So those need to line up when the cylinder goes on. Just like that. Okay. And now that we have the piston ring on there, we can go ahead and take this rag off the bottom end. It's covering. Okay, now we got to put a base gasket on before we slide the cylinder head on, or the cylinder on. The base gasket, just like that. That. Slide that down over the piston. And got the cylinder head down. Okay, now that we got the cylinder base on, install the bolts again. 12 millimeters. These two up front are really tight. Got to make sure you got the right size wrench to get those on because they're small. It's a small tolerance on there. Okay, now we have the head gasket. Head gasket on. Cylinder head. Okay, make sure that's all the way down. Right there. Install the 4 12 millimeter nuts. Oops. Okay, I got a brand new NGK spark plug. It is a this one is a BR10EG. That's exactly what this new one is. Let's remove this one because it's fouled out. Last time Carter was riding, he crashed and couldn't get his bike started. And pull the plug, and that's what it looked like. So I'm gonna put a new plug in it. It's a 21 millimeter. So we can kind of set it like that. Go around there. There we go. Slide this coolant hose back on. Clamp. Now let's put the bottom clamp on to the coolant hose to the water pump. Okay, now we'll put this airbox back on. Let's tighten down this air boot to the carburetor. Cleaned air filter, some Maxima spray-on air filter oil, some Fab 1. Okay, now it's time to add some coolant. I'm going to put some good old engine ice in here. Don't lose horsepower, use engine ice. All right. Okay, after we put the airbox in, I had the airbox out because I'm getting the suspension rebuilt on this, so let's slide this in here. Like that. Just like this. Pipe bracket. Okay. Now I got a couple pipe springs here. Put it in from the top here. Okay. There. And then there's that. Hands are getting slippery. Got a bunch of oil on them from everything I put in here. On there first. Okay. Moment of truth. Gas on. All right, moment of truth. Gas is on. Choke out. Pressure. Muffler needs repacked, or it's been saturated because I left it out in the water or in the rain. So need to change that out. Sounds a little ratty, but I think we're good to go.